Hi, thanks for joining me for this week's quick business tip. Today, we are going to talk about your marketing message. And I have been talking to so many clients lately who want to create this clear marketing message. And when I start, we dig into their target market and then we start creating this marketing message for them. We start, brainstorming, bouncing ideas back and forth. And the pushback I'm getting a lot is that a lot of entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, and realtors, they want their marketing message to sound like they are talking and they want to be using the words that they would normally use. And that is true to a point. But today I want to talk to you about how important it is to talk about the problem that your target market is trying to solve by using their own words. Because if you are using your interpretation of their words, then the message just isn't going to resonate with them. So, first, let's back up. In order to create a marketing message that is really going to get you results, whether it is on social media, LinkedIn, on your website, in your emails, or even in conversations that you're having with people, you need to know who your ideal client is. And this goes so far beyond the demographics. You need to really dig into what we kind of call the psychographics. So these are how the person is feeling before they use your service, how they want to feel after they find that service that they've been looking for that is going to fix the problem that they are trying to solve. You need to know how they talk about the problem that they are trying to solve. So if you are a personal trainer and your target market wants to look amazing on the beach, or your target market wants to get their revenge body because they just had a really bad breakup, then those are the terms that you need to use. You can't be talking to them in a way that is like, hey, you're going to lose 10 pounds in 6 weeks, or you're going to have more energy, or you're going to be healthier, if that's not the problem that they're trying to solve. And there's so many of my clients that they want to use the words that they use when they're teaching their clients. But instead, they need to use the words that their clients are coming to them and saying. And so, what I've been recommending a lot of my clients do is to just sit down and talk to your current or past customers who you have absolutely loved working with and ask them where they were, what problem they were looking to solve, um, what their aspirational identity was. Like, where did they want to get when they showed up and started working with you? And use, like, either record it or use their exact words, write them down verbatim, and you will start seeing the more people that you talk to, they're going to start using a lot of the same terminology. That is the terminology that then you want to put into your marketing message. So you want to talk about their problems, their aspirations, and these are the words that are going to start to then resonate with them when your other ideal clients who don't even know about you yet start seeing your message on social media. They start, maybe they're overhearing you when you're having a conversation with a client. Maybe they come to your website, find you on LinkedIn. When you are using the words that they use to describe themselves, their problem, where they want to be, then they're going to be like, oh, hey, it's like she knows me. It's like she's in my head. It's like she understands me. This is when it's going to click with them, and then that's going to make them want to connect with you. And through that connecting, you are able to build a deeper relationship. You're able to then nurture the relationship. And when you're doing the resonating, connecting, building, and nurturing, um, during that whole phase, what you want to do is you want to help this ideal client with the problem that they are struggling with. You want to be a support to them. You want to show them the other people that are just like them, that you have helped solve this problem, and the results that you've gotten for these other people with the same problem that they described in the same way, that really are just like them, and you can help them too. You also want to bring value to them, because nobody wants to have a relationship with someone who's just like, so you ready to buy? Are you going to buy? Is today the day you're going to buy? You want to have a relationship with someone who's like, here's here's something I'm giving to you. No, no charge, no pressure, no nothing, no strings attached. Here is a gift for you. And by giving people these gifts of your service, value, learning some tips and tricks that can help them get closer to where they want to be, that is going to make them feel a certain way towards you, and they're going to want to reciprocate that by then eventually working with you. Now, I will say that today the sales cycle is just a little bit longer than it used to be. There's a lot of people out there who have been burnt by past experiences, past purchases. They didn't feel like they got the value out of it that they should have. And so they're taking longer to make these decisions. That is why you need to not only have a message that attracts their attention to begin with, but nurtures them throughout this longer sales cycle. And you need to have a strategy in place. I like to do something that's a little bit automated in addition to some personal touches with like the top 20 or 30 clients that I see as the most ideal, the most ready to buy, that I would most like to work with. I'm going to do a little bit more personal touches and not just automation with them. And if you do this all well, and it's structured and crafted the best way possible, then you will have something that will on its own lead to the sale. Now, when I'm saying that you are helping, supporting, showing them past client wins, that you are adding value, that you're constantly giving, you still need to be making that offer. You still need to be making it easy for them to buy. They know exactly what their next step is with you. You can't just keep giving, 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 and never like throwing out there, schedule a call, buy my course, book this class. You really need to be making the offer while you are also adding value to them. And if you do that and you do it well, then you will have people coming to you and saying, okay, now I'm ready to buy. And it is shocking to me, even now. I've seen it with myself and I've seen it with other clients. It still surprises me how many people will reach out and say, I have been watching your video, consuming your content, never liking, never commenting, never doing anything. And then they will be finally ready to buy. And it's because everything that I'm doing is targeting a very clear market. I'm talking to them in the same words, using the same words that they would use to describe where they are and where they want to be. And I am always giving them value and then also giving them a clear call to action. So if you would like someone to just take a look at what you have, where you are, and see where you might have some holes in your marketing, I would love to get on a free strategy call with you. Just discuss sort of where you are in your business, what problems you are facing, and where you would like to get to in the future. Worst case scenario, we have a fantastic 20 minutes and you get a little more insight into your business and you see where you have gaps. Um, and then who knows if we are a good fit and I have a program that will get you where you want to be, then maybe we could work together. I'm Jennifer with Limitless Impact Agency. I look forward to talking to you next week.